Yep.
Okay. So can you explain to us a little bit about your journey? You know, you're from Tulsa. You got the tat. Did you go to high school in Tulsa, Nevada, Texas? Like, just explain your whole journey.
So basically, I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Right.
I moved out in 7th grade, and I moved to Texas with a family.
Okay.
I lived with a family there for 3 years in Frisco, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, I went to prep school for the last 2 years, junior, senior.
Right.
I went to family prep for my last 2 years.
Okay.
And then after that, I went to Arkansas. So basically, I just been moving around.
Just been moving around. Just been falling around. Okay.
Yeah.
What was Arkansas like?
Arkansas was the experience, man. You know, it was my first year of college, so it was definitely an experience. My freshman year was fun, but on the court, we weren't winning a lot. So yeah, definitely. It was
So you glad you're here?
No, for sure.
Yeah, all right. That's
winning the program. That's
what
why
I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear. So what are the biggest differences that you can see from your first stop in Arkansas to here?
I would say the culture, man. That's the biggest difference. Arkansas, it just wasn't as intense as it is here. I think that's the biggest difference. It's just the intensity.
Just a little crazy.
Culture, yes, not a little. It's a lot of crazy.
This is just an everyday thing too.
That's the thing. Like here, it's like every day they demand it from you every day. At Arkansas, it's like some days, you know, you chilling. But here, it's expected from you every day.
Nah, it's real consistent.
That's what I'm
real
saying.
consistent.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference.
Ooh. So, tell me about the strength aspect. You know, what does Coach Bishop demand from his bigs type stuff?
Our weight to be up, number one.
Mm-hmm.
He demands our weight to be up, eat a lot. He just wants us to come in and, you know, fill us out, be the strongest bigs we play against.
Right. How often do y'all have to weigh in and make sure y'all have the right weight?
Every time we lift, we win. So every time we go in and lift, we gotta do a weight check, make sure we at.
What's your weight? What's your goal weight?
My goal weight probably 230.
230.
230. Yeah,
Like
230. Yeah, 230 goal weight.
Mm-hmm. So you were injured a bit last year. Tell us about your surgeries, your knuckles, and how you've been recovering from that.
So I'm recovered. Like last year, I couldn't make a full fist. Like this is the most I could do.
Right.
So now I can make a full fist. I got surgery right after the season on my hand. Then after that, I got surgery on my knee. So I'm good now. I'm healthy.
So what was actually wrong with your knuckles?
So I actually tore my sagittal band. They never heard of it. It's like a boxer injury. It's rare. It's real rare. So like I was kind of a guinea pig. So like they didn't really know what to do with it. But they said like to where I didn't tear it all the way like Ramon did.
Right.
So he had to get surgery right away.
Yeah.
I could play with mine, but over time, it just kept getting worse and worse.
Hurting.
Yeah.
So what about your knee?
My knee. So I don't know. I just kept getting fluid in there. It kept swelling up. I never really had an injury to it. It just kept swelling up.
Right.
Just because overuse. And Jace would just like get a scope, and after that, you're good now.
Now you good now.
I'm good.
Yeah.
How did you break the knuckle?
In the Texas scrims, I don't know. I to this day, me and Jace talk about it, I don't remember. My adrenaline was rushing. I don't know. I just remember my hand. After a minute, I couldn't move it a lot.
That was after Texas?
Yeah, it was after Texas.
I don't remember it until December.
Yeah.
Because we have a photographer, and he just had a couple photos of you on the bench, just like in agony.
Yeah, it was
like,
well,
we didn't really know about this injury up until then.
The team really didn't.
Yeah.
He did a really good job of hiding it. It was tough.
Hey, big shout out for playing one-handed all last year.
It was
boards and everything.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Awesome.
Man, tell me, don't pass me the
No,
ball.
don't pass me.
Don't pass me the ball. So, coming from Arkansas, you know, their established program, but with a new coach at the time where you were there, to coming here with Coach Sampson, you know, having the resume he has, and then having the background with what he's done these past couple of years, like what was the vibe you got coming here? What was the biggest difference you saw in us going to this place, Elite Eight, Final Four, this and that?
It's like I said earlier, the culture and the roots. Like Coach always say, like, I feel like when I came here, that's not me. Like, we went to the Final Four, but I feel like that wasn't me. That was those dudes before me. They built that. I was just somebody that carried the torch. So, like, that's the biggest thing for me, just seeing the work they put in to get to this point. Like, that's amazing. Like, that Final Four, seeing Deke and all them cry, like, it made me cry.
Right.
Even though I spent 1 year with them, like, I was just admired by their work they put in. So
Right.
that's the biggest difference for me.
Okay.
You consider last year's team your team? Like you sound
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you were
yeah.
kind of an outsider the first
Yeah,
year.
yeah, the first
but
year.
last
yeah,
year was your
yeah,
team.
last year was,
Yeah, especially with Kai here.
Yeah,
Kai
facts.
made it so much. You know, him and Kyler went to high school together and stuff. So you know that I feel like that made it so much easier for you. You came around us a lot more with Kai being here. So
facts.
that made it a lot better. So you know, last season, you know, we went from guard heavy, real guard heavy oriented, to playing inside out to you, Josh, Fabe, you know, Juan. So what is the feel you got from that? Like how did that impact you the most?
It just felt good to see Josh and Fabe do more, you know, like score and do things that I know they could do.
Right.
You know, just step out, like Juan too, step out of their comfort zone and do, you know, what I know they could do. But as far as me, I just like how Coach give us that freedom. Like, he give us freedom, it's just on us to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he give us freedom, it's just on us to go do it. So I think that's the biggest thing, just having confidence to go play the right way.
Like practice this year, you know, how he went through that whole week with just making you, Juan and Jared shoot the ball every time y'all touched it. You couldn't pass it out. You know, he wants you to be aggressive. You know, he wants you to score. He wants you to do this and that. He wants you to showcase everything you can do. And I love that from him, giving y'all that empowerment and confidence. It's just amazing.
Cause that give pressure off y'all too. Like, y'all be Superman, so like we gotta help y'all.
Right. You just, you know, we were talking about your surgeries earlier. You just gotten through with all of that. What has your focus been on mostly since coming off your injuries?
Mainly my focus is just doing whatever I can to help the team get to where we need to get to. That's my biggest focus. And also individually work on my game, but also I just want to get our team to where we can win a national championship.
Or we can get back to that top.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
But what have you been working on yourself?
Myself?
Free throws?
Probably my post-up game, like, you know, just the one-on-one inside, scoring it, like he said, like, you know, just having the confidence to go score the ball. That's what I've been working on.
Right. So here, what's your best memory at UH?
Yeah, Final Four for sure.
The Final Four for sure.
Final Four, yeah, for sure.
That bubble.
No,
Not even that.
No, the Final Four.
Just the Final Four. What was your favorite game of that tournament?
My favorite game of that tournament? Probably the what was my favorite game? I think it was probably the Oregon State game when we announced we went to the Final Four.
Yeah,
that feeling was crazy.
That was different. You know what I'm saying? We was running all over the court, just hugging each other, just going wild, man. That was crazy.
You grew up watching it and you there, like, it's crazy.
The confetti falling on you, you holding the trophy.
You feel like you're in a movie.
Right,
It feel like a movie.
Right.
What were y'all doing in the bubble? Everyone, like, that's never been talked about. Like, do you
that's
guys
what you meant.
play games? Do you guys are you playing Uno? Are you playing video games? And then who's winning?
We were literally, honestly, we didn't get tired of each other, and I thought we would quickly. We honestly just, if I was hanging out with Reggie for 2-3 days straight, I'll go hang out with somebody else now. Like we were just chilling. Like we did play Uno, we played Connect 4, we played card games, we played 2K, we played Madden. There was nothing that we really didn't run out of doing. And even if we didn't want to play any games, we'll go sit in the room and watch something else just on the TV. Like we were just all around each other. And then after we lost to Baylor, the 2-on-2 tournament we had.
Oh, the bubble was fun.
So we had, there was 2 short goals in our like film room, and it's like it's actual goals, but they're let all the way down. So we went downstairs and we had a 2-on-2 tournament. Everybody just playing against each other till like I think maybe 6. So we had a 2-on-2 tournament, just dunking on each other, just out there having fun. Yeah. And I think that probably summed up everything that happened in the bubble. We were just all connected, just having fun.
I feel like that's what made us go so far in the tournament too. Being in that bubble, we was just all so close knit. Like, it was definitely a fun time.
Yeah.
Who was the most competitive with those games? Like the Connect 4, the Uno, the stuff like that.
Oof, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I'll probably say Mark.
Yeah.
I'll probably say Mark. because Mark gonna lose and then practice that game for a while and then come back and try to beat you. Like, Mark was not good at Madden, but that's all Mark plays on his streams now, all of that, and he's not gonna lose anymore. So whichever game that you beat him in, he's gonna play that game for a while. And when you come back, you're not gonna be able to beat him at all.
Fair.
Last question. So, you know, obviously the wins and stuff that we've been through have been really good, but what game do you think personally for you was the best game for you?
Since I've been at UH?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Temple game. That was kind of like my little breakout.
Which Temple game?
The first one, Final Four year, when they played us here. I had 13. Coach kept feeding me every play.
He didn't know you could score like that yet.
Yeah, he was like, hold on.
Yeah, he kept going back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's when he gained confidence.
It says me too. I'd have to say the Cincinnati game at Cincy. For
Cincinnati?
me. Yeah, for me.
What year? Last year?
This past year. When
yeah.
Because the first half I was doing terrible, and then the second half it was really me and you. It was really me and you. I scored like 10 in a row. They started helping crazy, and then you just started scoring the ball crazy. And that was fun because it was like what, 14,000 there?
Yeah, they crowd was
packed. Before the game, they was going crazy.
And then they was quiet the rest of the game.
Real quiet rest of the game.